if you think, though, that going after Megyn Kelly, who is beloved by conservatives, beloved by Republican voters, I wonder if that's the wrong target, that this might actually hurt you. What do you think?
Well, look, I have nothing against Megyn Kelly. I think her question was extremely unfair to me. Her whole questioning was unfair to me. And when you say beloved, I will say this. On social media, I'm the one that's beloved, okay? Because if you look at social media and what's happening, they are really coming out strongly in favor of Donald Trump. They agree.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, joining us now is David McIntosh. He's the president of the Club for Growth. And also, he is former U.S. Congressman from the great state of Indiana. And check out clubforgrowth.org. Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Good to talk to you again. It's always great to have you. So, your take on the debate aftermath, the remarks Donald Trump made, from a standpoint of how is it hurting him? You know, Hillary Clinton has come out and said that Donald Trump's remarks about Megyn Kelly showed the GOP's problem with women. I mean, what's your read on all this?
Well, and Donald Trump's remarks about Hillary Clinton showed the problems I think he has with being a prospective nominee. If you look at, we try to analyze all of the candidates' records on economic issues, and I want to get to that. But Trump in particular is the worst type of politician, where he is saying, I'm a conservative, I'm going to fix things in Washington. But in the past, he's advocated for government-run single-payer health care, a $5.7 trillion tax increase, and he just kind of glides over that and ignores it. And if you're like Megyn Kelly was, you call him on the facts, then he just starts yelling at you. He called her a bimbo eventually in social media and calls people stupid and doesn't engage on what his record is, but just uses this ad hominem attack on people. I thought, by the way, Megyn and Brett and Chris all did a great job of moderating a very difficult debate with him and the fact you had 10 people there.
So, Congressman, let me play devil's advocate here. So, you know, wanting to talk about the issues, wanting to hear about the issues, I'm with you on that. But you think Megyn's first question was fair from the standpoint of being issue-oriented in any way, shape, or form?
So, the first question that I'm remembering she asked, if it's the same one you're thinking about,
was what he said about women.
Right, went to temperament. And frankly, when you're president of the United States, you've got to be able to lead the whole country, even people who don't agree with you on the issues or maybe in a different political party. And look, we're in the 21st century. It's not appropriate for anybody, man or woman, to refer to women the way Donald Trump does.
All right, so
she laid that out, and she was right about that.
Whose economic plans that you've heard from or that have presented them anyway, who do you like economically speaking?
So we've grouped them into several layers, but the top tier, the gold standard, are Marco Rubio, Ted Cruz, and Rand Paul. Their records are really strong on reducing the size of government, reducing taxes, getting rid of unnecessary regulation, strong free trade. And they've got good proposals, particularly on tax reform and tax reduction. Then the next group are two who have good, strong records as governor, as pro-growth, Governor Walker and Governor Bush, but they've got a few things that we are worried about. Governor Walker supports the ethanol subsidy that seemed like a political sop in Iowa. Governor Bush doesn't seem to be running so much on his record as governor, but is more moderate and kind of accommodating a big federal government. We want to see where it comes out on taxes and spending and those issues. And then you've got a group at the bottom who, you know, Donald Trump's one of them, who would just be for blowing the ceiling off of spending in Washington with government-run health care, huge tax increases to pay for it. Governor Christie, who expanded Medicaid, Governor Kasich did as well, and Governor Huckabee, who has a record of raising taxes and raising spending when he was governor. So you look at their record, more than what they say now, but what did they do when they're in office? And they in no way tried to put the brakes on government spending, and in many cases went back to people and said, we want more taxes to pay.
So by telling me this, so when does the Club for Growth, if at all, come out and endorse a candidate, at least economically speaking? Can you pick one over the others at this point, or you don't do that till the general election, or what?
Yeah, so what we're doing right now is evaluating the records and putting them out there. We, in the past, have not endorsed in the presidential races. We might this time. The board said they want to look at it, but we think there are several really good candidates, and we just want to make sure the record and the information gets out there.
All right, Congressman, a pleasure speaking to you. Come back again soon.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. David McIntosh, ladies and gentlemen, and check out clubforgrowth.org, please. It's a very important organization. All right, folks, there you heard the Congressman's take on Donald Trump. And, of course, you know, mine is slightly different, but that's okay. That's what makes the world go round. And you know what makes the show go round? The next segment, preceded by this segment. And we're coming back with that. Don't go away.